They did. Huh. All right then. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to day 863 of eating a sheet of paper a day. I forgot to put my score in. Do we still have that asset? Yes, we do. I don't know why I had a 10 out of 10 put here. That's completely inaccurate. Ain't never had a 10 out of 10 day since July of 2021. But right now, we are skeptically optimistic. Pardon my language. Here we go. Also, as expected, the bandwidth looks awful, so it seems like we're going to have a very laggy stream, but that's kind of part of the trial and error process here. So, as per usual, we have a very sketchy way to do this whole promo thing, so I have to do it like while the stream is going, which is kind of stupid, but whatever, right? That's the price you pay for cool graphics like this. Do that. We have the Breaking Bad This Is Bullshit clip. This is bullshit. Fuck. No! Oh, for fuck's sake. I published the story without the fucking link. I hate Instagram. Instagram is just, it's an actual crackhead platform at this point. It's so... I have to do this whole thing again. The sticker just disappeared. What was I supposed to do? 863, right? It's day 863? I mean, that's what the title is. I'm just not counting. I can't go back through my old shit right now. And I'm sure there's people, like, there's probably nobody, but I'm sure there might be one or two people in chat right now. I don't see your stuff right now because this new format of streaming is going to involve a little bit of blindness on my part until I get the promo out. There's the sticker. Perfect. You see?
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Okay, good. That's the promo. And as long as that's, because it's a video, so it'll take an extra 3 seconds to publish. Wait, guys, hold your breath. Just wait. I'll get to your chats in a second. I'm gonna just click on the thing, and there's gonna be nothing there. I'm gonna be looking down at my phone. Also, let's just test the lag and see how bad it is. I go back through my old shit right now. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, that's cool. And there's one person in chat, and it's me, because I'm looking at my own chat, of which there is nothing in there, but I can put my score for the day. I think I already put it up on here, or no, it's right here. But yeah, we're skeptically optimistic. That's my main, whatever. But, you know, I think that it's one of those anything goes, it's anybody's playing field type days, so I know that as long as we just kind of stick to our guns... Put that out of here. And we kind of just, because again, we make our own days, you know. If there's one thing that Breaking Bad did teach me, it's that we create our own futures. So in a day like this, where my mindset definitely isn't set in the landfill, proverbially speaking, and it's also not all the way up there, I mean, I think anything goes. I need to be open to accepting how much control I have over my own days. We used to have a series on Instagram where we did one Wikipedia article a day, right? I forgot to do it because I realized on Instagram it comes off a little extra gimmicky. However, I realize now we could do it kind of as a macro version of that. We could do one Wikipedia article a week here, right? And so we're going to click the random article button and see where that takes us. It could take us anywhere. So... Yep, as expected, it's something extremely boring. Festival Walk is a shopping center. Mom, we should go here.
Where is it?
It's Festival Walk is a shopping center in Tulwun Tong in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Hong Kong would be pretty cool.
Yes, I think we'll go there in 20 years. Yeah, sometimes you stumble upon something that's very interesting, but here's kind of a banger of a paragraph. Festival Walk is positioned as a comfortable middle market mall with emphasis on service rather than price. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's get to the paper reading. Let me switch back. This is just an exhibition of the technology. This is the future of streaming right here. Just get this out of here. Okay, I need to get some water. I forgot to do that. I'll be right back. This is the third time in a row I've forgotten my water. I'm just not on top of it right now. just recovering from one of the worst weeks in recent memory. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I could rate this week out of 10, it's going to be at like a nice 3.5. That's how bad it is. Nothing in chat yet, so we know the drill. Whenever the room is empty, just put your head down and eat paper. This is good. I'm glad I'm testing this out. Also, this is mirrored, so I don't think... Huh? Yeah. No, yeah, this is... Wait, no, this is the normal... Yeah, okay, I don't know anything. Never mind. Yeah, because it's still flipped. Is it flipped normally on the stream? This is so weird. I am literally looking into a mirror right now. I think when I stream on YouTube directly, I don't think it does this. That's what's so fucked up. And there's 5 people in the stream right now? That's... And you guys are all saying nothing, huh? You're just giving me the silent treatment, huh? I can tell you're unimpressed with the new technology. I'm telling you, this is the next logical step on our streaming journey. When I master this technology, which by the way, I'm doing great. So, screw you guys, but I will eventually figure out how to make things kind of go relatively smoothly without a hitch. I'm sure it's lagging a lot right now, but we'll find something to do. You guys, if this probably won't happen this stream, but you fellas tell me your vote on what you want for me to do with this technology, because all I can think of right now is just Wikipedia articles. I'm sure we can do better than that, but right now, my mind is on just getting this done so I can do my work shift. You see, I'm living 3 lives at once, what can I say? But we'll find something. Again, we're making progress. And monkey-type shit, regular viewer in here, he's doubted me for months. But guess where we are, huh? The proof's in the pudding. The existence of this dancing skeleton gif, it's evidence that we are stepping forward, all right? Blaming me on being sedentary in my streaming journey. Get the fuck out of here. Wikipedia enthusiast. No, that's me. I've been obsessed with Wikipedia's random article button, and I feel like it's only me who's obsessed with this. But it's crazy, because, Wikipedia supposedly includes everything that ever existed. So... if you click a random article, you can get anything you want, Like, who's this bitch? She's the co-founder of Start It Up, which sounds like if you took every single mobile technology platform and then averaged it down, just seems really boring. Again, because the world is a very boring place, most of what you'll get are boring people, boring shopping centers. A lot of them are athletes. Like, I'm telling you, if you click random article, most of what you'll get are either... it's districts or locations, very obscure locations with a population of 3, or you'll get athletes who didn't do anything significant. I'm telling you, list of light gun games. Okay, well, that's just wait. We're gonna hit on a list of all-time NASCAR Cup Series winners. I like how when I try to make a point about how boring it is, it actually pops up some pretty big, interesting articles here. But man, this is very interesting. Okay, well, this is not my point here. I can record what articles this is and then just get back to it later, but... Irish football administrator. Kind of close. I'm just saying, you'd be surprised how many failed athletes there are. They're famous enough to be put in the history books, but they're so insignificant, they litter this website. There's possibly hundreds of thousands of failed athletes out there on Wikipedia, and they're probably half of the results you'll get. Possibly 1/3 of them. Brother Bones. Wait, what? He's a whistling and bone-playing recording artist. Best known by his stage name, Brother Bones. Yeah, I should steal that guy's name. He's dead. He's been dead for a long time. I could totally steal that name, and I could just go on a cul-de-sac and do those busks. That could make us a lot of money. Brother Bones? Like, we've been trying to come up for a name for the band for a long time. Yeah, all beginning with the letter K. Either that or Brother Bones. We could do those. Both works. Okay. Anyways, this is nothing more than just a test of the technology, and I guarantee you the next stream I do, I will forget to do this, so this will just be seen as like a really unusual thing. An unusually laggy stream where I look at Brother Bones' Wikipedia article, but it's been 6 months. Last time I used this was literally in the middle of Mesa College campus, and we were processing the stream at about 3 frames per second, so this counts as progress, right? Shut up. Hey, this guy, Collap, formerly of Scatman Crothers. Well, Scatman Crothers is the guy from The Shining, and also One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's interesting. Yeah. You see, I mean, that's what's kind of cool. There was that whole thing of, what is it? 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon and also 6 degrees of Wikipedia. Even the most insignificant things will be connected in somehow. I don't know what this means, formerly of. You're saying he used to be him? So you're telling me this is just Scatman Crothers' nickname. I don't know how to pronounce his last thing, but... Freeman Day. No, it's not the same guy. Never mind. I'm sure he worked with him. Just wait, we're going to get a failed athlete. There we go. What the fuck did I just say? You see? We got lucky so far that we didn't get one of these, but they're fucking everywhere. John Buena Nagula is, yeah, it's very depressing, too. It's like, history's filled with these success stories of the athletes that made it. Work as hard as possible, be as physically fit as you can be, and you'll be in the history books as a winner. But, I mean, the ratio is 1 to 10,000, because tens upon thousands of people like this, they probably worked really hard. They probably practiced their punt, but they just wind up as losers, forgotten losers, only found on accident by some guy like me doing a Wikipedia random article button stream. Coriferan wildwood? What? To reestablish native woodland. I mean, okay, that's something interesting. It's not interesting, really, but it's better than what we were getting before. Conceived in 93 by members of the Peopleshire Environmental Concern. Oh, environmental concern. That's putting me to sleep. It's just, people think Instagram Reels are engaging. Man, this shit's all I need. Royal Navy officer. This is good. I'm surprised we're not getting too many more failed athletes. Just wait. Just wait. There's one coming up right now. Nah, fuck. Yeah, we're getting, interesting articles right now, so... But I remember when I was doing my random Wikipedia article a day thing on Instagram, just the majority of it, people would be waiting. It's interesting. I had a grand total of 10 followers, 10 loyal followers that were like, I can't wait for whatever the next one's going to be. And I'd click the button. I'd be like, God damn it, a hockey player from the 1980s who didn't do anything. He fell down during a World Cup finale or something like that. That's all he did. And it's like, okay, I want to rigorously research this. And there's just one clip of him falling down. That's all we got. La Jolla wants to secede from San Diego. That sounds so stupid. Moses, I mean, of course La Jolla does the whole, when he's president, I'm going to Canada thing. Everyone talks about doing it. When I see the court hearing where they actually sign the papers and successfully, legally secede themselves, then I will give them maybe a round of applause lasting 3 seconds. Otherwise, I am so not sold on their posturing and their performative advocacy of, we're leaving San Diego. I mean, I think Gavin Newsom did that thing with Charlie Kirk, right? And the thing is that Charlie Kirk, he's annoying. His eyes are too close together like Dudley from Harry Potter, but he is a smooth talker. I really don't know what Gavin was thinking doing that. Did he not look at maybe, I don't know, more than 3 seconds of Charlie Kirk talking to people and seeing how he baits people into doing shit? Charlie's very good at that, and Gavin's not known for being a smooth talker. He's known for just being a general Pixar villain type governor guy. So I've never known him to be slick in conversation, so I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I know that he talked in that interview about how he hates Charlie Kirk because his son likes him, so maybe his son conned him into doing this, which just shows how much he cares about his son. Last I heard, they got a bunch of signatures. On what? Change.org? What's that actually going to do? Because then there has to be a hearing, then the legal paperwork has to be signed. And I mean, there's so many processes along the way, or so many steps of the process along the way where someone can just veto it out because people are going to come to their senses and go, wait, that's ridiculous. Who's going to sign on to this? Aside from all of the reactionary losers in La Jolla who, to be honest, I've interacted with some of the people living there. I mean, they're fully convinced of some crazy actual left-wing conspiracies that border on so insane that I'm just not... I don't think that they're living on the same planet as everybody else, which doesn't mean that they need to legally make that so. Stay here, but just remain on your little mental plane of fantasy land while the rest of us live in reality, Oh, no, you're worse than Newsom, but I mean, honestly, you're pretty close. You know, Newsom's pretty close to you. I mean, I'll say this. You've never put yourself in any high stakes situations on the level of Newsom basically destroying his entire image on that video, on that big, heavily publicized video. Where, I mean, again, you had the most annoying California governor partnering up with the most annoying conservative pundit, and the two of them, it was the most like, it's my two least favorite people, and they're going at it. And I mean, I appreciate that one's destroying the other's career, but it's like, oh my god, Charlie Kirk is such a smug little brat, isn't he? But yeah, Newsom did in fact embarrass himself, and I mean, the obvious question is just like, why would you even agree to do any of this? So, oh yeah, right. For the 4 viewers, not, I mean, technically including myself because I have to look at the chat. All right. For anybody who's new here, you want to know why we do this? You want to know why these streams exist? There ain't nothing phony about this process. It's real. Oh, Mondo Man, you destroy both of them easily. I will say, I've seen a couple videos, and I've tried to kind of mentally recreate the sensation of being in front of Charlie Kirk, and his eyes are so close together, and it's so, his body proportions, especially in his facial features, are so strange. He looks like a Skyrim character if you went to the settings of the facial features and just fucked up every setting. So I guarantee you, if I wanted to be in the right mindset, that would distract me. He looks like a parody, you know? Let's see if I can where is this? That's Logic Pro. That's the wrong thing. Where is it? Yeah. Look at this guy. Like, and listen, he's a handsome gentleman, and he has a very ovular head. But I mean, look, it's not explicitly disproportionate. But I mean, again, I think that things would go better for him, and he'd be taken more seriously if his eyes were just maybe a couple millimeters further apart. Nothing is extraordinarily wrong about it, but even when, like, yeah, see, look at a face like that. Actually, it kind of looks like you a little bit, Mr. Mondo Man, in that clip, which is very good. But yeah, I feel like his eyes just a little bit, you know, not Little Mermaid remake Black Girl levels, you know, far apart, but I mean, just find a nice middle ground, God. Yes, exactly. It's like if you took the liquefy feature and you fucked his face up with it. I'm sure we can arrange that. We can make him better. Again, this is just us testing out the technology here, so sorry if I'm not too slick with this, but I'm going to try and do a little experiment, all right? So, Mondo Man, Moses, just hang in there while I make my new masterpiece. You want to access files in my documents folder? I gave you permission yesterday. Why do you keep asking? Insecure ass After Effects. Are you sure I have permission? Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Yeah. You want all the permissions. Thank you. I've downloaded you so long ago, and the fact you're still asking me is ridiculous. Okay. Let's try and download this. I'm sure people who are professional streamers who do this shit for fun, or do this shit as a business as well as for fun. I mean, I'm sure that they're a lot faster at this, but don't worry, all right? This is a whole new landscape for me, so I'm getting better. Now, you have to switch the screen capture to... Oh, no, never mind. You can't do that. Okay, so let's return back to this. Fuck. Okay, in order to do this, I have to get rid of this? Come on, man. That's so lame. Okay, goodbye. And then add a new one. Okay. See, I'm mastering this. And then you have to fucking... Does this count as a window? Yeah, okay, cool. Bam. Wait, no, that's the error message. There we go. Smoothest stream ever. We're making good time. But yeah, let's improve him. Yeah, you have permission, After Effects. Because, I mean, like, if we could fix Charlie's face, like, and we have to be surgical about this. So the liquefy feature has to be, nope. Shit. God damn it. Where are you? Oh, wait, no, hold on. It's in the distort thing. There we go. That's a little bit... If we could just... Yeah, okay. we have to be really exact about this to fix his face. So I want to make sure, because it brush pressure. Yeah, let's bring it down, because again, most of his face is fine. I just want to. That's fixed. There we go. Well, that's just the first step. Okay, hold on. I feel like I gotta. Yeah. Notice how his eyes are now kind of at the right part of his head now? Are we catching this? Can you see that? Okay, yeah, we're good. Gotta move it over here. Perfect. So I hope you guys are seeing this, because listen, let's go back, right? The issue with him, he's the smoothest talker north of the Mississippi. I don't know where he lives, doesn't matter. But again, no one who debates him discusses this explicitly, but you know, there's something about him that just can't be taken seriously. You can be the smoothest talker ever, and you can talk about, you know, black fathers being absent from homes, this, and I never went to high school, that, or whatever the hell. You know, I don't know his history, but again, you can never get past that initial issue with your facial features, and he was born with it. He can't help it. So I'm just saying, if I can play God and just fix him like that, all right? You see? Now both of his eyes are obeying the rule of thirds, right? Rule of thirds, right? They're not like this now. They're like this. So I think if Charlie Kirk looked like this, I guarantee you he could probably get away with most of those college debates and be taken seriously and not be asked to leave the premises by a bunch of whiny schoolgirls all the damn time. Not that it really matters, but you know. So let me know what you think about that, guys, because I truly believe in this. Just make him a little bigger. Yeah, Charlie Kirk, think about that one. Anyways. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, we were eating paper. So, just so you know, good content is me. That's my score for the day. Cautiously optimistic. That's what we are. It's so weird, because I went to sleep at 1 o'clock, which, yes, that's my fault. And then I woke up at 4:30, could not go back to sleep. It's like, I mean, sometimes there's sand in your pillow, or sometimes you have an itch on your ass that won't go away. Nothing was wrong with me physically. It's just I felt constantly restless. It's like I got up. I could have gone for a little jog around the block at 3 in the morning, you know. Could have gotten looked at funny by my neighbors that I'd be waking up. But I could have done something about it. But I mean, I went up, I walked around downstairs, went back upstairs. Still couldn't work for me. So I don't know what's going on with me. I think maybe I should sleep, I don't know, on the hammock outside. I just need to change an environment. Maybe my room's too stuffy. But as a result of all this, see these dark circles and all of this shit, my sleep schedule's not right. That brings the score down. So if you guys are invested in my down to the decimal point score that I give each day, I mean, this is a factor, and a very significant factor at that. Shit, we're almost out of water. Hold on, we got a couple pieces left. All right, we have these 2 pieces. You guys ready? Feel free to eat along, as always. Moses has a theory that God created the platypus just for laughs. I mean, listen, God or the universe could have a sense of humor, but the thing about the platypus is that the bill helps it scoop up greater quantities of water, and also, if we're talking about water, it lives in a marshy, swampy environment, according to the very limited info I know about them. So as far as I'm concerned, every single feature in the platypus is necessary. I know to an uneducated person, it might look like the platypus is just, you know, it just looks goofy because you want to judge people on their surface level appearances. But I mean, nothing God does is a mistake unless you're talking about, you know. So I think that it was meant to be. And if you're looking at a practical purpose for each individual aspect of the platypus, it's there for a reason, but whatever. I know you're just looking for one-liners, so I don't even know why I entertain these conversations. And plus, this is a throwaway stream. This is simply a tech demo. I think it works pretty well. Transitions are pretty smooth, you know. So I'm pretty proud of that. I'm surprised that this free software, OBS, I mean, it works just like that, you know? This is available to the commoners, too. I mean, this doesn't make me special. It's like anybody can do this. It's just there are technical issues, and when you stream, like, I have to pull up my phone in order to see the chat. So it's a whole fucking thing, but... You know, and for some reason, by the way, whenever I do streams like this and I get carried away, like, I mean, people just don't engage in conversation every single time, but every single time I do a stream like this, nobody, like, even starts to engage. Like, they see, I don't know, like this, or they see my score for the day, and it's like, why is there a number on there? This looks like a dollar store stream, and then people just never engage. Like, it's interesting. For these streams, I have 5 people to come in and they leave, you know? So the fact that Super Mondo Man and Moses is here, I mean, that's kind of a miracle. That makes this the most successful OBS stream yet. There was one I did where I reviewed Anora, gave it a positive review, and used OBS to review it on stream. But aside from that, I've done like 5, maybe 6 of these, and they've all been unsuccessful. So I know there's a way to make it work. And I think the only way to make it work better and better as time goes on is just to keep trying, so. But for those of you who are here, I do appreciate you, Super Mondo Man Moses, and mysterious third person who just came and left within 2 seconds. Probably saw the skeleton gif and was like, nah, fuck this. But again, it's a tech demo, so I think the technology works quite well. On a technical level, we're doing great. We're great zoom-in artists right now. But I hope that in the future we can zoom out and make a holistic experience that, will hopefully work for people, you know? I actually want people to come in, feel comfortable, and engage. So if people feel like they're being visually assaulted by something like this, you know, I don't know, man, that's your problem. But again, tech demo. This is the last piece, everybody. I wanted to thank everybody who came out here. Now, I don't know all the people who were in here. I could probably total it up to 10, but the 2 people who have persisted, Moses and Super Mondo Man, I wanted to thank you for being here. I don't know how long the stream's been, because whenever I do these OBS streams, it doesn't bloody tell me. 27 minutes. It's actually a pretty good time, with relatively little engagement for starting at 2:30. Again, this is why I'm kind of suspicious of these OBS streams. There's something funky about them. It wards people away. But thank you anyways. Those who came, you came against all odds, and you're still here. So, Moses, Super Mondo Man, make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time... Oh shit, I did not do that right. We gotta use the emergency water from yesterday. Tastes slightly dusty. This is goodbye. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's stop streaming, then there's stop streaming, discard, delay. Exactly. Whenever I do this shit on OBS, it always ends up so badly. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know, if I do a long, like 4.5-hour stream like this, I guarantee you it'll be prosperous. It's just there's something about the software being attributed with the stream, or whenever I stream through the software, it fucks the algorithm a little bit. It makes the stream kind of antiviral. It gets that little antiviral tag in YouTube's coding system. So, you know, Super Mondo Man, you're a little bit of a hacker, so I'm glad you were able to bypass the algorithm and come in here to the super secret stream anyways. Anyways, make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time, this is goodbye. And, hey, monkey type shit, watch this back.